Good afternoon, students. We'll wait for some more time and then we'll start our session. Maybe 5 minutes more. Good afternoon, students. Hope I'm audible. If I'm audible, please give thumbs up. Okay. Okay, thank you. So today we are going to learn about project report writing using LaTeX. Okay, so this is specifically for School of Engineering and Technology, specifically for UG and PG final year students, those who completed their project. So they have to write their report using LaTeX, So this session is for those final year students. So both for UG as well as PG student. So today the agenda is basically I'll discuss about LaTeX, what exactly LaTeX is. Then I will discuss on the template. So what template you people have to follow, and then I will discuss about type settings in LaTeX. So how to add content to that particular template. So these are the three things I will discuss today. So first is what is LaTeX and basic understanding of the LaTeX, and second is basically the template, LaTeX template, and the third part is basically how to put your content into the LaTeX and what are the rules and regulations you need to abide, and what are the do's and don'ts. So all those things we'll discuss, and this session is basically broadcasted in two methods. One is in WebEx, and also it is it is live in YouTube. So you can post your question either in the WebEx or in the YouTube live. So I will take the questions as and when required. So let me start the session. Yeah. So LaTeX. So I think many people heard this particular word LaTeX in the first time. First time they may be hearing this particular word LaTeX. So earlier, normally people used to prepare their documents using software called OpenOffice or Microsoft Word. So these are the popular document preparation software, correct? So almost most of the people know about this particular software. So this LaTeX is also a kind of document preparation software. So now the thing is, if you want to prepare a presentation, you will use Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, to prepare any document, you will use Microsoft Word. So using LaTeX, you can prepare different types of documents. And in fact, if you see the world-class universities, all world-class universities will follow this, use this particular LaTeX tool to prepare their documents. Okay. So, and especially technical scientific documents, if you want to develop or prepare, then LaTeX is the best tool, and it is proven. And what exactly this LaTeX is? LaTeX is basically open source and free software, unlike your Microsoft Word, where you have to pay to purchase that particular software. Both software as well as the platform, like Microsoft Word and Windows operating system, for everything you have to pay, whereas this particular LaTeX tool is free and open source. Okay, free and open source, and also this gives the best quality. The output whatever produced by this particular LaTeX tool is have very high quality. And the second one is this is completely portable. You see, today you do it in Windows, tomorrow you do it in Linux, so, and the day after tomorrow you do it in Mac machine. So it doesn't matter. So it's completely portable. So whatever work you do, it can be carried to a different system. So that is one advantage. What we can prepare using LaTeX? So you can prepare textbook, you can prepare your master thesis, you can prepare your PhD thesis, you can write journal paper, conference paper, and you can prepare your simple resume, so what not. Okay, most of the document you can prepare using this particular LaTeX. So that is the power of this particular LaTeX tool. Okay, so next especially whenever it comes to technical document, you have to adhere to this one. So that's why our university has taken a call to go with this particular LaTeX tool. So we just want to inline ourselves to the world class university level. So that's why we made a mandatory for all the final year students to submit their project report using LaTeX only. So no other softwares are allowed to prepare your MTech thesis or final year project report. So this is mandatory. So you have to follow this particular template, and you just have to produce in this particular format. So we sat all the HODs and deans, or everybody sat in a common forum, and we created this particular template. So So that is how it is brought for you. So now this is basically some introduction. So this very old tool, actually it is evolving, and nowadays everybody uses. Okay, so instead always recommend you to use this LaTeX toolbox. Okay, so now at this point you just understand LaTeX is the tool used to prepare any document. So that's why we are also using LaTeX tool to prepare our project report. So that is the basic understanding what you should know. Okay, so now what next? What you have to install in your machine? Okay, what you have to install in your machine to prepare your document. So now there are two modes are there. One mode is basically online mode, other mode is offline mode. So you can install LaTeX in your machine and you can work. That is one way. The second way is basically you just no need to install anything. You just come and you can prepare your document. Okay. So nowadays you know, right? Earlier we used to install Microsoft Word, OpenOffice, and all those things in the computer. Okay. Now Google Docs are there. So in online itself we can work on the word processing. Correct. So that is how it is evolving. So that's why you have a two option here as well. So two methods are there. One is online, other one is offline method. So if it is a offline method, okay, if it is a offline method, you have to install two software. One is TechLive, that is basically the backend, TechLive, and one more software is front ends are there. I recommend TechStudio and TechStudio. These are the two software you have to install in your machine. Please note down. TechStudio is a front end, TechLive is a back end. Okay, so I'll give the link after this presentation. I will post both the links in your chat window. You can take that link and download, and you can install it. It is a very simple, simple installation. Okay, just open that application, click, select the destination folder, and click on next, and all the libraries will come to that one. Okay, so very simple. The second method is overleaf.com. If you visit this URL, overleaf.com, okay, that is basically Google Docs. Okay, so you just log into that overleaf.com. The complete ID is available in online mode. Okay, so you use that particular online tool and you just work on that. So now how it works, we will give you the template. Okay, so upload the template to the overleaf, or use a template in the offline method and just add your content, and it compile it. It will produce you the report. Okay, so that is how I'll demonstrate. Okay, I will demonstrate one report, then you will understand. Okay, so this is the two things. Okay, those who are have a good bandwidth, work on the online mode, otherwise work on the offline mode. Okay, now only one request is have some patience. Okay, initially you will feel it looks like kind of coding. It is not a coding. Okay, it's not a coding. You no need to use kind of complex logic to evolve this particular LaTeX document. It's not a coding. Okay, it's not a programming language. It's not like that. So no, you just have to put content in the form of script, and you just have to compile your document. It's a very simple. Only 10 scripts you need to understand to work on this LaTeX. Okay, within 1 hour, after this session, okay, you will get some confidence that you know LaTeX. Okay, so have some patience initially, 1 or 2 days, and then you will feel that the quality whatever it is producing, you will feel that. So next one is basically you don't require any prerequisite. Okay, no knowledge is required. You can directly start with LaTeX. Okay, programming, nothing no other prerequisites required to study this LaTeX. Okay, and also what we are doing, see, LaTeX, to build the basic template, it may be difficult, but what we are providing a template. Okay, you no need to worry about any format. Okay, the format, where the title should come, where the author name should come, okay, where the headings should come, okay, how certificate should generate. So all these things you need not worry. Everything it will automatically generate. You just have to take your this particular LaTeX and it will produce the report. So that is how we made. So the thing is, you have to take the template and you have to work on that particular template. Okay, so that's why it is very easy task. Okay, so with a basic understanding, you can definitely work on the LaTeX. Okay, so that is one thing, and all these things I will discuss. So basically any document means what? Either you will put some text, figure, table, equation, okay, some kind of bullets and numberings. Okay, so these are the basic content. So if you know this kind of basic content, then that's it. Okay, so that is what we are going to learn today. So this presentation I will upload, okay, some tutorial, textbook link, as well as some community forums are there where you will get lot of support. So so that's all about LaTeX. Okay, so I just given some simple explanation about LaTeX, just to have you just have in your mind that LaTeX is something which is used to prepare some document. Okay, now let me demonstrate, okay, how you have to work on this particular LaTeX. Okay, so now two things I told. One is online mode, offline mode. So online mode means, what is that? You just have to go to overleaf.com. What is that? Overleaf.com. You just have to go to overleaf.com. So this is the platform. You just have to go to this overleaf.com, and then register first. Register and login. Okay, register and login. So what is that? So you just have to visit this URL. Okay, so URL and register and login. So after logging in, so it will directly take you to the dashboard. Okay, so it will directly take you to the dashboard. Here, this is the first thing what you should see. So simultaneously also you can work. If anybody is working with laptop, you can register in the Overleaf and you can log in. That is pretty simple. So the second one is basically, I told you need to install two software. Okay, so one is basically Text Studio. Okay, Text Studio. So you just have to take the Text Studio in using this particular URL. Okay, I am just opening that website. You just see here, there is one download link is there. You download this Text Studio. It is very small software, maybe 50 MB software. You install this particular Text Studio. Okay, you understood? This is Text Studio, and the main software is basically TechLive. TechLive is basically the complete library, okay, which is required to generate your. So this is the URL, and here one ISO file is there. Okay, you just click on this download from CTAN Mirror. So it will take you to the nearest mirror server, and here you can see here techlive.iso. Okay, can you see here? Okay, so you just have to go to this particular place. Okay, so what is that? So techlive.iso. Okay, techlive.iso. So this is almost 4.6 GB, correct? 4.6 GB software. So this software you have to download. Okay, this is the ISO file, like a zip file. You just unzip this particular zip file, and you will get one installation file. Okay, just run that particular installation file, and that installation will start, and you can you can install that particular software in your machine. So Text Studio you have to download and install. This is directly you will get installer. You can directly install. TechLive you will get a ISO file, unzip or mount, and then double click on the exe file or bat file, and the installer will start, and you install this particular TechLive also. So these two softwares are required for you to work on LaTeX in offline mode. Okay, offline. Just pasting these three links in the chat box. Okay, so I am just pasting. Just please take this particular links and save it in some place. Okay, three links I have pasted. Okay, I have pasted in the system. Okay, so even I pasted in the in the YouTube this one. Okay, now what this is these are the things prerequisite required. So no, the environment what you required, offline, online. No, online you just required overleaf. Okay, offline Tech Studio and TechLive. Okay, so these are the two things first you have to install. Okay, now after installation of this Tech Studio and TechLive, so you just have to open TechLive. Okay, sorry, Tech Studio. Okay, because TechLive will be installed. Okay, it will work in backend itself. So this particular Tech Studio will connect to the TechLive and it will work. So you just have to work in Tech Studio. You just have to open front end, that is Tech Studio. Just open the Tech Studio software, and once you open the Tech Studio software, the front end will look like this. So it's working. So now Tech Studio is opening. Can you see here? In fact, the presentation what I prepared and presented, that is also prepared using LaTeX. Okay. So the front end basically looks like this. Okay. So once you open the Tech Studio, this Tech Studio will look like this. So now you are ready to go. So you have to register and log into overleaf.com, or you install Tech Studio and TechLive, and you will get this kind of front end. Okay, you will get this kind of front end. Hope you understood this part. If anybody have any questions, please put it in the chat box. If anybody have any questions on this, please put it in the chat box. Okay, it's very simple, installation procedure. Now first thing what you have to do, so we will share. Okay, so we will share one template. Okay, so basically that is basically prepared by Christ University. So we will share that particular template. So as one zip, that is basically template. Okay, say for example, so this is, you see, SOET project report thesis template version 2.0.zip. So this is basically the template. You understood? So this template will be given to you by the project coordinator. So this template will be shared to you. Okay, so this you have to collect. After collecting, I told you there are two ways to work on the LaTeX. Okay, so either you can work on online or offline. Okay, now so to work on online, what you have to do, you just have to upload this zip file to online overleaf. Upload, say new upload project. Just observe there, new upload project. Okay, new upload project. So if you click on this particular button, so select the zip file. Okay, whatever we shared, you just directly select that particular zip file. Okay, so I am just selecting that SOET project report thesis template. So that zip file I am selecting. Okay, so I just open that particular zip file. Now you see it is uploading to Overleaf platform. It is uploading. Okay, and it will go to that IDE. You no need to do anything. It will directly upload, and also it will take you to the IDE. Okay, now you can see, you should be in a position to see this. So till now nothing, you just uploaded the template whatever we shared Overleaf. Okay, so now basically it is, you can compile this and you can see the basic version, you can see this is the template, and the template version is displayed here. Okay, so this certificate page, and then get page. If you are doing any acknowledge, and the and list of figure and chapter. Second chapter is literature survey and review. Fourth chapter is actual work. Fifth chapter is result, conclusion. So this is the fifth. Bibliography, that is list of references. All the references you have to mark here. You have to provide that. And appendix, if you have any appendix content, and then index page. So this is the structure of your document. Okay, and you should not change the structure of this particular LaTeX file. That means 5 units are there, 5 chapters are there. You should not change the chapter. You should not add additional chapters. You should not delete any existing chapter. So fixed. Even you cannot change the subheadings. Okay, so subheadings also fixed. Say for example, introduction chapter, that is fixed. You can't change the title of the introduction. Then problem formulation, that is also fixed. You can't change the problem formulation subheading also. Now what is your role? You just have to collect the content which is suitable for to put under this particular heading. You understood? So you just have to accumulate the content and you have to this particular report. That is the best way. Like that you have to put content under each heading. Okay, then you should start compiling. So first unit is very some kind of overall overview of your entire work. You just consolidate here. Then you have a research methodology. So this chapter is basically mandatory for MTech students and optional for BTech student. Okay, MTech student must keep the research methodology chapter, and you discuss with your guide what content should come here. So here what kind of research you are doing, that content you have to keep it here. Okay, so now you see BTech student, you can exclude this chapter. Okay, if you wish. Okay, if any research content is there, you can keep. Next one is basically literature survey and review, third chapter. Okay, there are 2 subheadings are there. Whatever paper, whatever you study, everything you have to put it under this particular 2 headings. Okay, so then 4th chapter. So now this 4th chapter you have complete freedom. Okay, you have complete freedom. That means that here the actual work is there. Now this title also you can change, and content, heading, subheading, everything you can change in 4th chapter. So don't keep this actual work as a chapter name. You can give some other name. Say for example, if you are doing something, performance enhancement in electric vehicle, then performance enhancement can be a chapter name. Whatever you wish. So related to your project, change the title of the 4th chapter. So that must be there. Then you see here you can keep whatever content you want. Okay, whatever content you want, you can keep it. So then result, discussion and conclusion. So whatever you executed in 4th chapter using some method, algorithm, whatever. So you might have generated some result. That result, discussion related to that result, and the comparative study whatever you made, and the conclusion, future scope, everything will come in the 5th chapter. Okay, so and the bibliography will be IEEE format. You have to keep in IEEE format, and then